Good day everyone, I'm Jordan Villamor from Generalization 3D. Today, I'm going to discuss more about payment system and visa law.
What is payment system?
First, what is payment system? According to Katrina Lam in 2021, national payment systems are the conduits through which the buyers and sellers of financial products and services make transactions and an important component of financial system in the country. What Katrina Lam says is true because payment system is the process where the buyers and sellers try to avail or purchase products and that create financial transaction, which is very important for the country system. The payment system of the country acts as the financial technology infrastructure that allows commercial and financial transactions to operate perfectly in one country. Because of payment system, it helps one country's financial activity to connect in a global community. Moreover, the payment system of our country is being handled, controlled, and monitored by the Central Bank of the Philippines or the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Payment system also reflects the banking, financial history, and the development of supporting communication and technology backgrounds. On the demand side, people or users have their own rights to choose the way of the availability in terms of financial instrument to meet their financial transactions.
Types of payment instruments or methods.
During these modern times of 21st century, people and other companies created different ways of payment system where people can meet their or use different payments instruments. And these are debit and credit cards, mobile payments, bank transfer, e-wallets, prepaid cards, direct deposits, and cash. Here are the example of 6 type e-commerce payment systems here in the Philippines. 1. Dragon Pay. Dragon Pay is one of the pioneers here in the market. As the growth of this trend continues, Dragon Pay also included or enhances its method in terms of payment system, including the over-counter of banking and non-banking, online banking, cash on deliveries, and e-wallets. Their goal is to make an offer of alternative payment methods for e-commerce websites without the use of traditional ones, like the other credit cards that will convenient the other client online shoppers. Second is PayMobile. PayMobile can help individuals, companies because it offers OTC banking, credit cards, debit cards, and e-wallets. This is also essential for online sellers and big box sellers because they are not set up on time and monthly fees. You can also use PayMobile links and get payments through chat, PMS, or SMS. The third one is Paynomics. Paynomics is one of the most trusted payment systems here in the country because it offers security, email billing, fraud prevention, web payments, and so on. They offer various methods such as cash, credit cards, e-wallets, and other international payment options. The fourth one is PesoPay. PesoPay is a payment gateway for all business sizes. This provides local businesses a secured solution for payment processes that allows them to accept variety of payment methods. It ranges from online, e-wallets, point-of-scale payments. Similar to other getaways, you can use PesoPay to integrate into your website. 5. WePay. WePay is started as a merchant service provider in local institutions, banks offering various range of financial payments. You can also use WePay to integrate online shopping carts into your website. 6 is PayPal. PayPal is a payment gateway that allows users to shop internationally and locally. Its aim is to secure the buyer's experiences safe and protected from online fraud. PayPal has worked with the major banks in the country, so it will be easy for you to choose your preferred card to use when it comes on payment items.
Why payment system is important?
Why payment system is important? According to the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, payment systems are essential to the effective functioning of financial system worldwide. They provide the channels through which the funds are transferred among the banks and other institutional to discharge payment obligation arising from the economic and financial transactions across the entire economy. An efficient, secure, and reliable payment system reduces the cost of exchanging goods and services, and it is an essential tool for the effective implementation of monetary policy and the smooth functioning of money and capital markets. Now, we're going to move on about the National Payment System Act, or the NPSA.
What is National Payment System Act?
The NPSA, or the National Payment Act, is being mandated by the Bangko Sentral to oversee payment system here in the Philippines to regulate supervisory and regulatory powers. The Republic Act number 11127, or the National Payment System Act, provides a comprehensive legal and regulatory framework which supports the twin objectives of maintaining a payment system that is necessary to control systematic risk and providing an environment conducive to the sustainable growth of that economy. Under the NPSA, or the National Payment System Act of the Philippines, here are the mandates that allows this act to ensure the supervisory and regulatory power here in our country. These are the Payment System Oversight Framework, or Circular number 1089, Online Registration of Operators of Payment System, or OPS. Form 1 of BSP Circular number 1049, List of OPS with Provisional Certificate of Registration, or PCOR, and the list of OPS with Certificate of Registration, or COR. In generalization, I think payment system is very important because as a citizen of our country, without payment system, it will be harder for our country to manage financial transactions. And for us, it will be harder for us to avail, buy, or to purchase product if we're just going to set ourselves in one payment methods. And so I think that the payment system, or the invention of payment system, develop a positive impact not just for our country but the people itself. And in the implementation of the laws such as the Republic Act number 1127, or the Republic Act that centered on the National Payment System Law, secure or allows that the accounts of all people was being handled, monitored perfectly so that there will be no problem at all.
What is Visa?
Now, we're going to move on to visa law. But first, what is visa? According to Lifestyle New 2018, a visa is an official permission that a certain country needs to grant a passport holder or another country before their visit to a former country. A visa is a temporary authorization for a passport holder to travel to a country other than the one he or she holds a passport of. It means that having a US visa, it allows you to travel in different places and escape in different borders from country to another country using land, air, or water or sea vehicles because you already have the authorization and permission from the countries or custom border protection. The main difference between passport and visa is that passport is issued to a country's citizens for international travel and identification. A passport is used to verify one country of citizenship. Now for visa, this is an endorsement placed within a passport that grants the holder official permission to enter, live, or stay in a country for a specific time period. So it means that the differences between visa and passport is that passport contains the identity or the background of the holder or one person, while for the visa, it is all about the endorsement placed in the passport that grants a person an authority permission to visit and travel in different places abroad. Here are the two overarching categories of visas that apply in any country. First one is the non-immigrant visas, which means you do not become a citizen of that particular country, and the immigrant visas, which means you do become a citizen of that country. Top 4 types of travel visa. Number 1, tourist visa, pleasure to travel visa. Type 2, immigration and naturalization visas, which is including by marriage. Type 3 is the student visas for studying abroad, and Type 4, business or work visas for working, which includes both non-immigrant and immigrant types of visas.
What is visa law?
What is visa law? Visa law covers the procedure required to obtain a non-immigrant visa and oversees various agencies. The U.S. Department of State, or DOS, manages consulates and embassies around the world where applicants must begin the visa application process. Visa law also determines grounds of inadmissibility such as a history of drug abuse, terrorist or criminal activities, and infectious medical problems, which proceedable or precludes individuals with this characteristic on or behavior from entering the U.S. Which means that in visa law, it commemorates and covers the procedure of non-immigrant visas and other agencies overseas abroad. And furthermore, it also, before a person have a visa, there's a lot of application and requirements to fulfill. The government should check the background of the applicants in terms of their history in health, drug abuse, criminal records, and many more. If the person can pass all the requirements, a person can definitely have a visa and have the opportunity and authorization to travel abroad. Under the Affordable Care Act, most immigrants qualify for health coverage, including the following groups: lawful permanent residents or green card holders, lawful temporary residents, person feeling persecutions, including refugees and aliens, other humanitarian immigrants, including those granted temporary protected status, and the non-immigrant status holders, which is the workers' visas and student visas. In short, that all the persons who have different types of visa, whether it is student, workers, or green card holders, or different types of visa, there is a lot of requirements, and one of this is the health protocols or health requirements. And without this, it will be harder for them to pass or get visas that they can use abroad.
What is Philippine Immigration Law?
Philippine Immigration Law and other related laws. Philippine Immigration Law, or the Philippine Immigration Act of 1940, also known as the Commonwealth Act of number 613. It is a law establishing the Bureau of Immigration of the Philippines and establishing the visas policy of the Philippines. The law was passed on August 26, 1940 by the National Assembly of the Philippines. The purpose of immigration law is that it refers to the rules created by the federal government about determining the person who allowed to travel, or a person, or how long a person can stay or live in the border of that particular country.
Branches of federal government.
In immigration law, there are three branches of federal government. First is the executive, headed by the president, legislative by the Congress, and the judiciary, which is headed by the courts.
Other related law under Immigration Act.
Here are the other related laws under Immigration Act. And these are the Republic Act 562, Alien Registration Act of 1950, RA 9225, Citizenship Retention and Reacquisition Act of 2003, MCL 08006, Revised Rules Governing Philippine Citizenship under Republic Act 9225 and Administrative Order Number 91, Series of 2004, Republic Act 9139, Administrative Naturalization Law of 2000, and Republic Act 9208, Anti-Trafficking Person Act of 2003, RR Republic Act 9208, Rules and Regulation Implementation, the Anti-Trafficking in Person Act of 2003, Republic Act 0842, Migrant Workers and Overseas Filipinos Act of 995, and Republic Act 10022, Amendment of Republic Act 0842, known as Migrant Workers and Overseas Filipino Act of 1995. Republic Act 8756, the Ombudsman Investment Code of 1987, or the incentives of multinational companies establishing regional or area headquarters and regional operating headquarters in the Philippines. AO 091,
implementing agency of Republic Act 9225 known as the Citizenship Retention and Reacquisition Act of 2003. LML M03 A12 001 Guideline on Departure Formalities for International Bound Passenger in all airports and seaports in the country. Republic Act 7919 Social Integration Program in the Philippines under certain conditions. Republic Act 10364 Expanding Republic Act 9208 to institute policies to eliminate trafficking in person. Republic Act 8247 Alien Social Integration Act of 1995 under Executive Order 324, and the last is the PC 1987, the 1987 Constitution of the Republic Act of the Philippines. Last, for the generalization, visa law is important not only because it has the capability to control the person who's being allowed to travel in international or national borders, but visa law is important because it also secures the safety of a person who has the authority and permission to travel in a specific country, whether it is national or international. Again, I'm Jordan Villamor. I hope that you learned and enjoyed my report.